Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, or anytime you watch this. Today we're going to learn about SketchUp, the basic of the SketchUp. SketchUp is a software developed by Trimble, used to create a 3D design for building or anything. In Urban and Regional Planning Department, we're using SketchUp to visualize any 3D design needed, such as site plan, landscape, etc. First, let's start by opening SketchUp. Just click on the SketchUp icon, or you can click Start button and look for the SketchUp in the Start, and click it. You'll see some templates. Choose the template that is often used in the engineering field. For this online class, we use Engineering Matters. After that, we can use SketchUp. We can actually use any template we want, but to make it easier, we have to make sure that the unit is meters. Now let's get to know the basic elements and tools in SketchUp used in this online class.
First, here we have axis. This blue, red, and green lines. And there are X, Y, and Z axes because the objects will be in 3D, three-dimensional. We're gonna use this axis as a guide for us to create objects, and there are getting started toolbar in this at the top. Consists of basic tools that we're going to use. On the left there is large tool set, more complete tools than the getting started toolbar, and there is menu bar. Menu bar is the ones at the very top, the file, edit, view, camera, etc. And there is status bar here. If we're creating a line or a shape or any shapes, the status bar will have the units, the size. For example, the length of the line here, it shows 10 meters. And at the top we have views. Views is used to set the view of your SketchUp. For example, let's make it ISO, or to the top, or to the front, to the right, etc. And you can add these toolbars if they haven't shown in your SketchUp through clicking the view menu bar and click and choose toolbars, and then you can choose whichever toolbars that you want to show. Let's get to know the drawing tools. First, there is rectangles. Rectangles is used to draw rectangular faces from corner to corner. Here we can add, for example, you can adjust the size of the rectangles by just typing the numbers. For example, 6 times 12 meters. There we go, there we have it. And then we have circle. Circle is used to draw circles. The first point that we click is the center point, and we adjust the radius. For example, we are going to create a 3-meter radius. And we have polygon. Polygon is used to create an n-sided polygons from center to the radius point. And for example, just type the number of the radius. And we have line tools. Line tools we use to draw lines. You can create any 2D surface by connecting line segments. The lines can be drawn in the X, Y, and Z axis with the left click of the mouse. The shortcut key for this tool is L. So for example, I'm going to create a rectangle. Then we have the arc tool. Arc tool is used to draw arcs, to create arcs, similar with the line tool. Instead of only drawing a segment from one point to another, we can create a third point to specify the arc curvature. The shortcut for this tool is A. Here we can try creating it. just like this. There we go, we have an arc. Then there are also freehand to draw freely. For example, like this. Yeah. There are also modified tools that we'll use. First is move. This tool is used to move objects. To use this tool, you could press the M key and select the object you want to move. The place you click in the object will be your moving point. Next is rotate. This tool is used to rotate objects. You can activate this tool by pressing Q key and then clicking in the object you want to rotate. The point you click on your object will be your pivot point. Next is scale. This tool allows you to make any object selected bigger or smaller by using a bounding box with some grips. The only thing you have to do is to select one grip and move the cursor to scale your object. For any uniform scaling, always try to select the grips in the corners. You can easily access this tool by pressing S key. Then there is push and pull. This tool allows you to extrude a 2D surface to convert it into a 3D shape. The easy way you can access this tool is by pressing the P button, positioning your cursor over the face you want, and then clicking the left button of the mouse to start extruding. You can give it a determined value with the numeric pad, or simply click again until you're happy with the result. Next is follow me. This tool allows you to extrude a surface along any given path. A path is the guideline that the surface you want to extrude is going to follow. The easiest way to use this tool is by selecting the path you're going to work with. Then from the edit toolbar, you select the follow me tool. The surface you want to extrude has to be perpendicular to the selected guideline. After giving the double click to the surface, you'll end up with an extruded shape that follows the path direction. Next is eraser tool. This tool is basically used to erase the line segments you don't need anymore. The way it works is by clicking with the left button of the mouse over any line. The shortcut key is E. Next is paint bucket. This tool is used to fill any surface with colors, patterns, or materials.
Now, let's try to use the tools we've learned by creating a simple house. First, we need to create the layout or the floor plan. Draw the floor plan using the line tool as desired. Then, offset the floor plan outward to the wall thickness desired. Let's assume the thickness is 0.15 meters or 15 centimeters. Then, create the terrace or voyeur area. You can create it wherever you want. Here in my model, I created in the front area. Pull the wall upwards for 3 meters for 1-story building or 6 meters for 2 stories building. Then, we pull the floor upward to give it height. For the indoor, here we assume 20 centimeters height, and for the terrace, 10 centimeters height. Offset the above surface of the wall to create the roof. Let's assume the overhang of the roof is 50 centimeters wide. Then create the roof by creating 2 triangular prisms, the large one for the main roof and the smaller one for the front area. We start by making the main roof. We assume the roof is 2 meters high. Create a guideline from the midpoint in the back upward for 2 meters. Continue making the guidelines as shown. Then create lines to connect the roof. Repeat the same steps to create the smaller one. To give details to the roof, we use offset and push and pull. Give offset to two lines of the roof. Give it 30 centimeters wide. And then use push and pull to push the inner side of the roof to the wall. Repeat the same steps for the bigger roof. After we finish creating the roof, we give materials to the surface. Here we use paint bucket, and then we pick the material we desire in the material tab. Then click on the surface we want to give the materials to. Give the model components to give better visualization. You can pick ones from the component tab or look for any in 3D Warehouse online. We can give our model shadow by clicking the shadow icon in the shadow tab. We can adjust accordingly. Don't forget to save your model in the folder you desire. Click File and then Save. Choose the folder you want to save it and name your SketchUp file. When you're done, click Save. After we finish making the model, we can export it to various file formats, to 2D graphics such as PNG or JPEG, or 3D models such as 3ds and DWG for AutoCAD files. You can do this by clicking File and then Export and choose what you want to save, 2D graphics or 3D models. Here's the exported models from the SketchUp. And that's it for the basic SketchUp lessons today. Thank you for your kind attention. I hope everyone could understand. I'm sorry if there's any mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.